Alright, we should be live now. Just waiting for some folks to dive on into the chat here before we get rolling. Want to make sure you all have a chance to plug in and sit back, grab something to drink, and be ready to roll for this. Looks like we are going to be picking up where we left off last time, and if memory serves, we had just dealt with the Worrywart Kingdom. And now that we're done with dealing with all of that nonsense, it is on to clearing up some quests and probably seeing if we can find them parts to the UFO that are scattered around the land. Maybe see if we can locate another one of the kings and clear up some stuff from our inbox as well. Hey, Squiddy, how's it going? Glad to have you here with us so far tonight. Looks like you are the first arrival. Let's check our letters here. We've got a lot of stuff in here that we're going to have to catch up with here, though. Gonna have to go to dinner soon. Well, hopefully you will have some good food when you get out there. We'll see if Literary can rope Horrible in on the stream here. One of our old friends from the early days of Casual Arms. Managed to poke his head back in lately. And thank you for the host there, Squiddy. Much appreciated. Let's see. Verde wants us to pay her. I think we're going to definitely have to do that. But in the meantime, let's see. We've got Forest Cafeteria Treasure Hunt. We're going to accept that quest. Ooh, that's the area behind everything that we've been trying to access this whole time. So this will actually get us access to that area. And it looks like there's a giant bug there. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm not sure quite how much we're going to send her way, Squiddy. We're going to have to see about that. She wants us to pay her how much we think she's worth. So she's leaving it open-ended for us on this one. So let's see, there is a treasure in the Eggan Civilization ruins that we haven't found, and there is a treasure hunt where we know where that one is. And if we scroll down here, we're definitely going to be going out for those. North New Island, we're not heading there right now, so let's not worry about that quest. That's another new island. And the Blue Dragon rumor, we know where that one is. 25k, Squiddy, that's nothing. 25k, she's worth much more than 25k. She's definitely worth at least a few million. 25 million would be a pretty hefty price tag. I think maybe a little bit too much. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what we get up to with that. Also gotta check what time it is right there. Looks like it is afternoon time, so that's a decent time to get out there. Let's see, our active quests that we just selected are in the castle and out that way. So the God UFO is probably gonna swing down on us here in the castle some night when we poke around. So we're going to go out for the good food stores. And we're going to talk to Verde. So we're going to need a little bit of a mix of a combat squad and an adventuring squad with us today. We'll see just what we do on that. Oh, I should check... Actually, I think... I have to talk to Verde directly in order to figure out how much money we actually have. Oh, I should be able to find that out. Where's our inventory? We have 23 million bowl. I'd be willing to part with a good 5 or 10 million for Verde. I think that could be reasonable. I did take a look at the letter you sent us, Verde. Yes, we read the letter. Ah, thank you for the notice there, Squiddy. We're going to go ahead and take care of that. Boom. Got that handled now. Alright, let's see here. Show you how spectacularly you're doing your jobs as your records minister right now. Hoping for some good news. Well, hopefully we can give you some good news, and you like what we're about to give you. Let's see, we can give her 1 million. I was okay with going up to 10 million bowl. It looks like we get to pick between 1 and 10 million. I think 1 million is the bare minimum we should pay her. But we're sitting on a good 23 million bowl with nothing to actually spend it on right now because we built everything. So I think we can appreciate the person who has let us save our game and basically have this stream even exist. Let's give her a big payday. She deserves it. She's not sleeping on the job like Liam over there. She guesses we're a good king after all. All right, King Levi the good king. Oh, she's in a good mood, so she doesn't need any bowl, but we better use it for improving the kingdom in exchange. You know, I hope we always get along too, Verde. You're a sweet gal. All right, be seeing you. Looks like she has turned down the paycheck. She just wanted to make sure we were good people. She just wanted to know how much we would have paid her to make sure that we appreciated her. And you know what? I think we appreciate her. Alright, let's pull up the citizen list, see who's on our royal guard at the moment. Looks like we have a little bit of the utility folks out here. We've got our digger, our lumberjack, we've got our savvy merchant. Those three always have to come with us. I think we can afford to bring with us the chef just in case. And Elaine can come with us as well. So let's send 2 of these folks home. The lowest hit points that we have out here. We're going to send Cyrno. And we're going to send one of our lower hit point archers. Eileen can go back home. And we're going to bring out Elaine and Kai. We're also going to move the dude thong onto somebody who's actually going to be out with us here. Oh, look at all those people in there. So many people in this place now. Alright, so the dude thong is the only thing that we need to move onto somebody who's actually with us, because everything else is equipped on people who are actually with us. We're going to go to the treasure room. There's the dude thong. We're going to put that on whoever has the lowest hit points that is going with us. So many carefree adults, and thank goodness for it. Dino, hey, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the sparks. I appreciate the little Valentine's Day robot sticker. Let's see, low hit points, low hit points. Kian has low hit points. We're going to give the chainmail to someone else who had low hit points. Whatever that other low hit point archer was. Owen, congratulations, you get chainmail. The battle axe and the legendary spear need equipping. Time to put that on some of our soldiers up here. Letty doesn't have a weapon. And looks like Hosea needed a weapon as well. Boom, there we go. And that is everything equipped by somebody, so we are in the right spot now. Turn down my headset here, there we go. And time to call the Royal Guard and get to work lit sharing the chocolate. I do love me some chocolate. Are there any chocolates I like in there, Lit, or are those all like dark chocolate? Milk chocolate. Oh, yes, please. All right, now let's see where Before we go off, actually, where specifically do we need to get to? Good food stores, Jolly Kingdom. So we need to go to the Bony Tunnel entrance. There it is. Everyone is just flooding the chat with chocolates. You know what? That's not a bad thing to be flooding the chat with. I'm kind of alright with that. Oh, looks like some of our people are already injured from a previous day's activities. So let's hit up this hot spring over here and make sure everyone's taken care of. Ah! We need a carpenter after all. Alright, well, time to go back. Jump to the castle. Alright, take care, Squiddy. Enjoy your food. We'll be here when you get back. Plenty of good times left ahead of us tonight. Oh, is this almost evening already? Ah, we came in on the tail end of a previous day. Yeah, so what we should do, actually, is sleep and set to the next day. Alright. Well, let's just do that, and then we will pick up on the following morning. Maine saying this audio is so much better. Well, Maine, I am glad you appreciate it, because you are the one who put in most of the hard work on making these audio settings correct. Squiddy saying that I sound so much deeper on the mic, and yeah, that is why I always felt a little uncomfortable with the previous microphone. It was cutting off a lot of the low end on my voice, and I wasn't too happy about that. Let's see if we got any new letters in here. We did get new letters. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. The Oni grounds. The Farmer Revolution appeared at the Oni grounds. Well, we can take care of that. Easy peasy. And a zombie army is occupying the Cherry Tree. A worthy rival. Round 1. Fight. You know, I think we can take care of that too. Sure. Easy peasy. I know where that is. Alright, so we're gonna step outside, get our carpenter in here, because we need the full squad if we're gonna take care of all these things. So let's pull up the citizen list here, and send somebody home. Let's see, I'm thinking we might want to hold on to all of our archers at the moment, but I'm torn on that front. Let's see here. Maybe we'll send Owen home, and then we will bring our carpenter out and give them chainmail. That's probably the right call. So the chainmail can go onto our mega carpenter, making sure Ezra has plenty of hit points. We don't need to lose any of our utility folk. Yes, mission accomplished, Maine. Everything sounds natural with the audio now. We don't have any of that weird processed sound happening anymore. Yes. Yeah. And Dino, yeah, not everyone is going to notice changes in audio like that. Not everyone is as sensitive to it. But hey, I'm glad you are still here and just enjoying what we've got to offer for you. Mostly, I just want to be here so y'all can come in, relax, and just chill with us to some good game time here on the stream. And as long as we are making that work, we are in good shape. But yes, literary, all the praise shouting to Maine for helping us get our audio to the point where we were happy with it. Alright, so this is the Oni grounds. This is where our Farmer Revolution is. Let's see if we can avoid those shots, and then we'll send in the warriors. Haul them back out before they take too many hits, though. Couldn't send people in because the person I had selected wasn't close enough to me. That was a little frustrating. Happens every once in a while, though. So we're just going to have to cycle back around and make another run of it from this side. That's one down. We're getting a little sloppy in here, but it's our first actual fight of the session, so it's not going to be perfect. But we're in no danger of losing anybody to this right now, so it's all good. We can afford to have a bit of warm-up time on our fight skills. Alright, get people out of the way of the beams, and then cycle back onto the active part of the team that we want out there. Oh, we are taking way too many hits there, but that's okay. Like I said, we are not in danger on this one. I would have to be a special brand of reckless and carelessness in order to actually lose somebody in this fight. I say that, but if we keep going at this rate, we might. There we go, that's better. See, this little booger's been wandering around getting some free hits on me. Dino got me a Valentine's gift. Ready to share the love. What you got, Dino? We're gonna have to pull them out of there before they take that hit. Alright, there we go. Immigration news. The former citizens of the Worrywart Kingdom, Eggins, have moved to Alpoco. That is some fascinating news. Can't say that's something I expected to be hearing. So we'll have to see what that means. I imagine they let us interact with that gigantic egg that was out in the Skull Plains. And that's something that I was wondering about, so we'll have to make sure we plug in on that. Yo, Dino with the big fancy out there. Sharing the embers in the chat. Look at that rainbow beverage. Man, I could go for some of that right now. It's got a fancy little umbrella in there. That's how you know it's got some good flavor to it, is the umbrella. Tells you this thing tastes good. Oh, thank you so much, Dino. You are officially the second person to throw some embers our way since we got verified for it. Thank you for the support. Been here with us the whole time. Yeah, Maine, how will this affect geopolitical tensions in the region? We'll see. Immigration is a tricky issue. Alright, this loser popping out on us here. Let's get you out of here. Everybody in the hole, get some dig on. Let's see what we got down here. Gold bars! I like that. So we are heading over in this direction because there is a hot spring available. Get our people healed back up to full. And now we will check where all we need to be going. So there is a spot relatively nearby us, actually. We can probably go to that one. Let's see. That's North Sunflower Plains. It should be right over there. So we're going to go to Soldier Town. And then from Soldier Town, we will head west to the Cherry Blossom Tree and see what's going on with this zombie army. We don't need a zombie army anywhere near our kingdom. That is, like, downright apocalyptic tier stuff, and we don't need to deal with any of that. The sky has already fallen. We've had cardboard stars slamming into the ground. We've had giant earthquakes. We do not need zombie armies. While we're here, we'll take care of that first. Get everybody in there, dig out this hole. Probably another gold bar in here on the way back. There we go, yep. And that's just a brief detour on our way to Soldier Town. We'll just ignore the black sheep over there. Befriend the zombies, says Maine. Well, tell you what, Maine. If it's an option, We'll think about it. The few zombies we have encountered so far have been zombie knights. And they tend not to be too friendly, so we haven't really considered any kind of interaction on that front. But, you know, if it turns out where there's an option for us to make some friends, who are we to discriminate about how much blood flows through their veins, you know? Dino says he is a plant and will be forced to take them down. Well, Dino, that's just the way it is sometimes. You gotta do what you think is right. Rip up some shrubs back here while we're passing through. Every once in a while you find an art piece back here. Oh, that is not something I was expecting to find. We found a mallet made out of Legos. And some gold. Fantastic. Good things. Glad we came through that way. Alright, so this is the Royal Arbor where the cherry tree was. But it doesn't look like it's at that cherry tree. It must be at the cherry blossom tree, rather. So it must be further down here. Where's the cherry tree that it's talking about? Oh, straight in front of me. Okay, we're going the right direction. It should be right over here, then? No, east of us. Oh, so it's not here, it's down over... Oh, we're in the wrong area. Alright. Well, time to reroute. Dino, keeping us safe, already taken out the zombies before they even have a chance to mess with us. Oh, wait a second, it's probably over in this area. Yeah, that would make sense. That's right, there's another little tree over on this side. Yeah, that looks like a special place. Those are kind of creepy looking, actually. What do we got going on here? So this is the zombie army. I'm not liking the look of this so far. There's a bunch of like posts in the ground, and we're just gonna clear all that nonsense out. And then here's all the bad guys. All right, we found them. You know what, Maine? I don't think they're gonna be friendly. We're going to pepper them with arrows until they go away. Now these things, there are a lot of them, so once they get going, they can probably deal a lot of damage really quick, given how many there are. So we're gonna try and whittle them down a little bit with arrows. Yeah, and they also drop poison. Alright, so every time you drop one, the area around them gets poisoned. Good to know. We are definitely going to want to play it safe, because poison can drop people straight down to 1 hit point. Train Wi-Fi not liking the stream. You know what? It's all good, Maine. You gotta head out because it's not working for you. Do what you gotta do, man. We will catch you again next time you swing by. Get back here, Sheffy. Don't get yourself hurt. Using nothing but archers on this one. Do not need to deal with any of that poison nonsense. Playing it nice and safe every step of the way. There we go. Wrap it up nice and easy. Oh, and of course I changed the formation and everyone takes a hit from the poison. That's alright though. We have finished the fight, which means we are about to head everybody back in towards town, and heal up to full anyways. Alright, Literary is on her way out at this point, so everyone who's hanging out here say bye, Literary. You may not have heard her, but she said goodbye, chat. Dino extending his farewell greetings to you and saying, hello, Lily. Alright, we're going to send everybody in here, get everyone healed back up to full, and then we're just going to head straight across and get to work on the construction project that's keeping us from our next goal. That being said, we are a little low on arrows at the moment, so it might be worth jumping back to town just to refresh our supply. Fortunately, there is a cow cannon right here. So what we're going to do is jump on back to the castle, and then jump straight back to here just to refresh our arrow stock, in case we need that for the upcoming fight. Back to the Bony Tunnel entrance it goes, and we have 120 more arrows now. Which is good, because that is how you deal with things safely. Archers are also the only thing that will protect you from hurled objects. Archers can shoot them out of the sky if they are locked onto that enemy. And with any luck, we will be able to keep ourselves safe along the way. Alright, first thing we gotta do, though, is get this construction project underway, because we now have the ability to make this happen. Oh, watch out for the frog, though. And frog making the big jump. And we'll finish that off real quick, though. Don't like messing around with frogs for any longer than you have to. Those are one of them nasty guys that'll one-shot your people. We remember that all too well from the couple of times they've managed to do it. Alright, now we can send everybody else in to help. We will keep our hardened soldier squad in reserve, ready to attack anything that might try to interrupt this process. And there we go, we've got a nice staircase leading up to the area we were trying to reach before. Let's start us off by digging a hole. We see holes, we dig them up. That's just what we do. That is the way of things. Alright, let's send some folks on over to chop down those logs. Since we're here, we might as well. And we get an art piece out of it. Alright! Art piece number 36. Guggo by Scott W. Virk II. You know, that reminds me of Bubble Bobble. Doesn't that look like Bubble Bobble? Anybody here know Bubble Bobble? Is that Bub or Bob? I always forget which one is the green one. I think Bub is the green one, but it looks like him. Alright, let's go grab the rest of our folks down here. There we go. We're going to put them on the evade formation. That way we don't lose them over the side of anything here again. Now we're going to go see if we can chop open this little piece here. And then we will head in that direction, which is where we should find what we came out here looking for. And there's a hole. With some gold bars inside. Alright, I'll take it. Nobody knows what to do with a giant piece of cake, so we're not going to mess with that. This looks like it might be Angry Melons. Yep, that's exactly what it is. So we're going to just go ahead and clear the field of these. Alright, looks like only one more. And there is a giant beetle on top of a stump. That is probably what we came here to deal with. So let's throw our lumberjack in there to clear the stump. There it is. And now we've got a giant beetle, and we are going to have to figure out what this beetle does. Apparently it flies. Good to know. That means archers are going to be important, I imagine. And what's that attack animation look like? It charges. All right. Let's see what happens if we throw some of these guys on him. Oh, he stands up tall and flops over. That's probably him being vulnerable, and I should really capitalize on that. All right, and then he does a big hit. Flops back over, hits everybody around him. All right, we're learning some of the attack sequence here. Do what you gotta do, man. All right, we're gonna go onto the guard formation because it gives us a little bit of a more fine control over where we're putting people. And I'm beginning to think we might not be able to damage this unless it flips over. Which means we have to shoot it back out of the sky again, don't we? Get on in there, see if you can get that guy down. Alright, so his shell seems to be impenetrable. We are definitely going to have to flip him over again somehow. Let's see if we can make him charge into a wall, maybe. Nope, that didn't seem to do the job. Everybody just kind of bounces off of him there. Let's see, maybe we can get people on him when he is flying. Get his attention in some fashion. None of that seems to be doing any damage, though. Gotta figure out some way. All we gotta do is flip this guy over somehow. We definitely did it once before, but I did not quite figure out what it was that did it. Ah, here we go. He's about to flip. And now we get everybody on him immediately, as fast as we can. Every single person. Pile in the damage, and hopefully we can finish him off before he flips over again. And it looks like we did. All right, fantastic. And Squiddy, welcome back to the chat. We just finished off the giant beetle and obtained a staff. Now with that done, it is time to clear the rest of this, chop down some tree, and see if we can find what we came out here for. Yeah, nice! We got what we were looking for, at least part of it. And we got a big old log here. The savvy merchant has spotted a hole, so we're going to send our farmer in to dig. And then if we need to, we'll send more people in there as well. And it looks like just some gold bars. That's all right, though. There's another tree here to chop down. Well, stump. We're just going to get everybody in there, see how many people we can get on the job, chopping it down. Squiddy getting hyped because we got embers from Dino, who was giving us a bit of some Valentine's Day love, showing the love for us here. Letting us know just how much he appreciates all that we do here at Casual Arms. And Dino, we appreciate you too. It has been great having you with us this whole time, man. Many, many good times down. Many, many more good times to come. That is indeed our second Ember usage ever, Squiddy. You are absolutely right. All right, we are about to dig up what I think is another piece of our UFO here. That looks like a refrigerator to me. The king has located one of the fabled parts required to complete the wondrous flying machine, because you can't go flying without a refrigerator. The freezing fridge is now in his possession. And there we go. We've got 3 pieces. Looks like there's only 4 left on that thing. And it came with ice cream and some low-fat milk. Now, since we happen to have our lumberjack with us here, I'm going to just double-check again. Yeah, no, we still have no idea how to interact with these trees to get the stuff off of them. But, you know, such is life. We will figure it out someday. Time for us to head back to the castle now. It has grown late. Everyone is tired from a long day adventuring. Yeah, absolutely, Squiddy. You can't go flying without a refrigerator. Well, I mean, I suppose you could, but, like, why would you want to? Can't bring yourself a nice cold beverage along with you? You'd have to at least bring a cooler. I'm just saying, if you're going for a long trip in the air, you might as well at least bring a cooler. You can bring a refrigerator, though, even better. Alright, we are going to shoot off to the town square just to see if that UFO is bothering our people or not. Ah, here's one of our Eggins. Mumble, mumble, I am an Eggin that immigrated here. I wonder if it's okay to actually immigrate. But in the end, I moved here. Call me anytime. Alright, Eggin. We'll keep that in mind. If we ever need someone with an egg, we will call you on in here. And here's Shizuka again, staring off into the night sky. Countless lives, countless colors, the various lives are born and then they die. All lives leave behind fragments. The diamond egg, what could it be? A Ganymedian giant? A Callistan paramecium? A European ichthyoid? But it still is not born yet. That is why, don't take it away. If you and I can meet under the stars again, right here. Oh. There's that UFO again. Looks like it just flew off into the distance, though. It knows better than to mess with us. Verde, unfortunately, struggling with a whole bunch of rats over here. I'm sorry, Verde. We'd take care of him if we could. Squiddy throwing a UFO into the chat. Yeah, that's exactly what's flying around our city. We're gonna have to figure out what that's all about at some point here. There's some suspicious activity around these parts. Alright, for now, though, that does wrap up our day of activity. So we're gonna see what the haul was. Let's see, anything new that we managed to get our hands on here? Some good plants. Some normal plants, a toy mallet. We got some denim, some corduroy, torn cloth. Dolly meat's a new food, I believe. Let's see, any other good new foods on us? Ice cream! We got ice cream and low-fat milk. Those are our two new foods. And a grand total of over 7 million bowl. I'll take that, and be happy with it, too. Call Verde in here just to save at the end of the night. There we go. And let's check our kingdom info. Our population has been climbing pretty steadily. We had that one dip there where we lost some people on a day, but otherwise we're doing pretty well. One person in town absolutely hates the place. And 110 other people love it here. And yet we have 63 carefree adults. We haven't had to press everybody into service here. Every once in a while we get to leave a few folks alone. You know, I don't know who hates it here, Squiddy, but they can leave. They don't have to be here. Let's call Hauser in and see if we have any other kingdom plans surprising us out of nowhere. Looks like not so much. So eventually we are going to have to clear the last Guardian and get a little bit of extra space for us with that. But we're not there just yet. So for now, we are going to hit the sack, wake up in the morning, and check our mail to see what we're up to for the day. Squiddy, I suppose You know, why not is a good enough question there. Why not take on the Last Guardian? We could just go straight for that right now. That's definitely an option. Well, let's see what we've got. We're going to pull up the suggestion box here. We do have a lot of these letters, and down here we have... That would be our Last Guardian fight. And we have these things waiting for us over on New Island that we have to pick up as well. But our new thing says... Huge problem! Big trouble, sire. The Oni Ranger is occupying Ripe Kingdom. Which one was Ripe Kingdom? Ooh, I forget which one Ripe Kingdom is. But we can find that and take care of that. The Oni Rangers need to be taken care of for our angry girl friend over here. So we will accept that. We're going to clear these quests, and once we clear some of the quests, then we'll worry about the Last Guardian. King Game Club near Dark Valley. We can take care of that for the scared student. We do not need our students living in fear. And from the Wimp, the Typhoony Bunch is occupying the Egan Ruins. Fight for me, but be careful. We'll get to that one on another time. Liam... Hi, King. Why aren't you paying me? You trying to make me work for free? Give me 5 million bowl. Says anything, Minister Liam. You know what? The one thing I will say about Liam, he's been here since the beginning. He taught us how to play the game, and we appreciate that. And at this point, he's kind of like a, Did we never pay him? Yeah, no, we probably should pay him. So let's swing on over there and give him some money here. And then we will, let's see, we've got the Ripe Kingdom, wherever that is, Dark Valley. And then this is a piece of paper that fell to the Egan Civilization ruins. Looks like a treasure map. Okay, so we'll see what that is then. Oh, here's Liam right here. Hey, how you doing, Liam? Give you pay, 5 million bowl. Yeah, sure. Alright, it's all good. We've got a whole bunch of money to spare. You've been a jerk about it, but, like, we can spare you some bowl. I feel like we've seen that line. We've definitely paid him before, but he keeps paying it off like we've never given him anything. Ah, whatever. We want our people to be happy, and we have wealth to spare. That is being a good king. Alright, now if we check our map, Ripe Kingdom is way over there. Okay, so the Ripe Kingdom is where we just were. So now that we know where the Ripe Kingdom is, let's see what the other ones were, if there is one that is near the Ripe Kingdom that we can also grab while we're out. North New Island, definitely not. New Island Park, definitely not. The Egan Ruins we can probably still make in the same day. So let's go for that. We are going to switch to a full combat squad for this. And we can probably make that happen pretty easy. Yeah, maybe it's Liam that hated it here. He seems like the type. Alright, we're going to call in the citizen list. And we are going to send a couple of people home so that we can take a pure combat squad with us. We're going to keep Kai. But we are going to ditch our unnecessary roles. So we do not need any construction, we do not need any rock digging, and we do not need any lumberjacking with us. That means we have the chainmail, and the gauntlet available. We're going to want to bring a couple more hardened soldiers or hunters with us, so we'll grab Owen and Eileen. And we will grab... We can bring an Eggin with us, I suppose. Might as well. We haven't brought an Eggin with us before. And we'll bring Cyrno. Yes, we want to always have a farmer because farmers can dig up holes. And without that, we wind up a little bit in trouble. So let's see. The toy staff is for looks only, so we don't need to re-equip that. But I forgot what the other one we had to re-equip was. Let's scroll down here. Toy staff, that can stay there. Chainmail and gauntlet are what we need to re-equip. We're going to give the gauntlet to somebody in our party that is low on hit points, probably be one of our hunters. We give that to Owen. And the chainmail is also bonus hit points, so we are going to get that out to, let's see, who are we going to give that to? Someone who needs some more hit points. 10 hit points is lowest in the group. So we're going to give it to Mako. Toy mallet is for looks only. So we'll give that to somebody who is already plenty confident. Sean over here can have that. And we will give the legendary staff to the Eggin. That feels appropriate to me. I don't know what Eggins do, but we are certainly going to find out. Alright, now we will call in the Royal Guard and ship out for an early day to see what we can get on out to. So now we have an Eggin in the party. Don't know what he does, but we have him with us. Alright, so checking our map. First we're going to go down here, then we're going to go over to here, and then we're going to head up there. The first step is... Oh, shoot, was it the Oni Grounds or the Dark Kingdom? We'll see. You're right, Squiddy. Liam might know. We will have to ask Liam when we get back into town, for sure. But for now, we have an Eggin with us. And I am glad to have him here.
Yes, sir.
I feel like he's got to be useful. Like, if we're getting something as unique as that, somewhere along the way it's got to be useful for something, like, super specific, you know? And we wanted a new class this whole time, so one way or another, we just got a new class. We just don't know what it does just yet. Alright, let's just take care of that cow there real quick. Get it taken care of before it has a chance to swing. Oh, and we found the fight. Here it is. And unfortunately, we got hit with confusion that hit Levi directly, which means could not steer for a moment. Alright, now let's get in there. Pile everybody in there, see how much we can take out right away. So this is the King Game Club, apparently. Alright, we're gonna take a hit from at least some of that. Let's see how much we can get on there. We're just trying to clear this all out right now. That thing is throwing out a lot of shots. Oh, and we stunned him and I pulled people back. Shame on me. And we're going to take another hit from that. That's fine. We can tank that. That's no big deal. See if we can take out some of the side people here. Get our archers on the primary target. There we go. And does that clear the melons? No, we do have to clear the melons manually. That's fine. That's easy to do. I really hope the Eggin is not a carefree adult. I would feel a little distressed if I brought a carefree adult in here for no reason. That they had to be trained in, like, one of the various professions and just gave a bonus to it or something. That would be a little awkward. Alright, we'll get everybody in there. We'll hop in there to heal ourselves up as well. We'll be good to go. Today is a slow news day. Let's work hard again today. Alright, now we are heading over to the Ripe Kingdom. And we can do that from the Cow Cannon that is just north of our current location. Hey, Squiddy, sometimes people just hang out in the chat and they don't type anything. They're just listening to the stream in the background, and that's fine. Everyone is more than welcome to hang out in whichever manner they prefer. And I know Little King's Story, not the most popular game in the world. It's a little dated, so, you know, we'll deal with a little bit of a lower population during this. It's all good. People tend to come in later when this one wraps up and we get onto our Jackbox stream. But I do appreciate you always sticking around with us here, Squiddy. You have been the consistency for our streams ever since we kicked off. And here we go. Those are the Oni Rangers. And let's see what we can do. We definitely took that hit. That was unfortunate. Didn't need to take that hit. Alright, back it up, back it up. And get back in there. We're going to see if we can take out Yellow first here. If only because he is the closest to our current location. Sometimes that's the only reason you really need. Alright, that means he's down. We're going to send people in here because we've got this convenient hot spring to clear damage and status conditions. Yo, Sora! How you doing? Glad to have you in here with us as well. I know you are also a lover of the old games. Alright, have everyone back up for a second here, and then we will get in on that red Oni Ranger. See if we can just take that out in... Nope, not in one push. That was a little ballsy to try. We went for it. It didn't work out. We're here now. It's all good. These guys are being a little bold. Come on, get over here, Blue. Everybody in on this guy. Take him out. Take him out quick. Yeah, get Blue out of here. Nobody likes you, Blue Ranger. Alright, next up, probably the Red Ranger, in all honesty. He has a tendency to charge ahead, making him vulnerable as soon as he dashes out like that. We got him stunned, taking damage. We'll get that one finished off and pull everyone back before they take another hit. And once you take out 3 of the Rangers, the other 2 just drop. Alright, we get 2 good chips out of that. We get a couple of extra little bonus treasures here. And that's another thing taken care of. So next stop is going to be the Eggen Ruins, actually. We're going to have to hoof it over to there. Before we do that, though, some of our people are wounded, and we just wound up clearing things back at the last place, so that sauna is empty. So we're going to head on over to this little hot spring. Everybody healed back to full. Sora appreciating the new audio. Yeah, everything does sound nice and clean. Made me sound all deep. Oh, it's nice for my voice to sound like my voice again. I appreciate it. Alright, we're going to swing on out to the Skull Plains by means of the Cow Cannon. And before we head into the Eggen Civilization ruins, I want to see if our Eggen friend here can do anything about this. And yes, he can, is the answer. We got a good egg. Alright. Alright, now we're going to move on out through here. This should take us to the far side, bring us straight to the ruins proper. And now that we've got an Eggin with us, we can use it to bust open these things here. Thank you very much, buddy. He knows his way around things. We got some shining eggs and an egg dish. All right. All right, so that would be the Typhoony group. The Typhoony bunch, I think they were called, actually. So, I don't remember the last time we interacted with the Typhoony bunch. So I don't remember the good strats to dealing with them, but we're gonna do the best we can. First, we're gonna bust open all these eggs. We brought an Eggin with us. I figure might as well put him to use for his specialization here. I wonder if he can do anything with the big egg in the middle. But first, we have to deal with all of this. So let's get on in there. And back it up, because that is a long wind-up on whatever that attack is, which makes me wonder if it was a one-shot thing. We're gonna wait for them to finish. Oh, geez, and they are doing all kinds of stuff now. Let's just wait until they calm the heck down. That's another long wind-up. Let's see. I'm not taking any risks. Get out of there. We probably could have finished her off, but yeah, we're not taking any risks. That looks like the kind of thing that would just blast people off into the stratosphere, never to be seen again. And we do not need to be losing any people to these losers here. Alright, finish off the one. That's one down. And they're about to do another attack sequence. So we will let them do that. Get it out of their system. And then line up for another volley of our own aggression. Gonna go straight in for this guy here. And back it up before anyone takes too big a hit. There we go. Yep, that's their next attack sequence. Alright, these guys are pretty straightforward. I don't know if they're going to change their pattern up as they lose people, though, and that's what we're concerned about here. Reasons I am going to such massive distance every time their cycle finishes. Because I just don't want to risk losing anybody from an unnecessary hit there. Okay, so they only swing once they get next to each other, which is interesting. Good to know. I think it's interesting that all three of them had a slightly different direction they made their attacks from. That's a nice touch. Alright, let's finish off that one there. Leaves just the big guy over there. We'll let him do his thing, and then we will power in on him to hopefully finish him off in one more volley. And there we go. Now he's landed. We just dogpile him with everything we've got. Oh, geez, he attacked fast. All right, they definitely do change their attack sequence on the final volley here. Now that it's just him, he is much more aggressive. He swings much faster, and we are going to have to be aware of that. He basically has no cooldown now. All right. So we'll just try and get him with some archers. Ooh, that's interesting. So at least it's not a one-shot. But he has no wind-up anymore. Okay, this is going to be tricky. We're just going to have to kind of blaze through this. Because I don't see a way for us to do this safely anymore. So we're going to definitely wind up taking some hits in this process, but I think that's going to be mandatory now. Alright, there we go. We got him. We got it taken care of. Made it work. Good job, team. Well done, citizens of El Poco. Oh, and we found an art piece. Art piece number 54, Ninjun by Derob. See, now that looks like a character that could be the basis of its own entire game. Like, if you had a Flash game, those Flash games where you send out, like, a whole bunch of troops to single locations, and then they populate more in those locations, and then you send them out to take over the next one, you could make all of the units like this, and you could have an entire game based around Ninjun. Oh, Squiddy, is the link wrong? The link is definitely wrong there. You are absolutely right. Let me give that a quick fix there. I see Sora already typing it in. Much appreciated. Just gonna go ahead and edit mine as well. Wish someone had let me know that a little bit earlier. We've been at it for a good, what, hour now, and that's been wrong the entire time. Shame on me. Oh, that's entirely my own darn fault. Let's see, can the Eggin do anything with the giant egg? No, looks like not so much. Okay. But we have successfully cleared all of these quests, I believe. I think that was everything we took. It sure was. So now it's just a matter of heading back to the castle. We're going to take a short detour back through the Skull Plains to get there. And since we're passing through here, we may as well send our Eggin in here to cash out on some of the good stuff. Ooh, that there is a diggy hole. Alright, get on in there, guys. Dig us up something good. We found another art piece. Number 6, Big Red by Madeline Rabiel. Look at that thing. That reminds me of, if anyone here watched Digimon, this reminds me of, I think his name was Elecmon, the guardian of, was it Primary Village? If anyone was a fan of Digimon, you will catch the reference there. Let me know if you happen to know the character. Am I on the right track there? Yeah? Alright, we're gonna bust open this one here as well. Oh, we found an angry Eggin, and our new immigrant wasted no time immediately attacking the angry Eggin. I appreciate his dedication, but I'm not going to force him to fight any of his old potential family members, neighbors, and relatives. Alright, let's see. Now we should be able to just head straight back this way to make it back. We're just going to take the walk the long way on through here. Straight through the bony tunnel. Appreciating the change in camera angle that they force on you to go through here. I always like this. I also love that quiet. You can hear the squeaky echo of King Levi's squeaky shoes. We are going to toss ourselves into this and swing on back straight to the castle, I think. We'll start at the town square, walk our way up again. Alright, and head north into the castle here. We've got our arrows restocked. It is getting a little bit late into this day here, but that's alright. Before the day wraps up completely, though, let's see. Where's everybody hanging out? Oh, look, it's Princess Apricot. Aw, adorable. And we've got Princess Bouquet over here as well. Oh, can we talk to Bouquet? The habits and features of the Yuma that you have fought. 50, only 3 left. That is almost every single enemy in the game right there. We are making good progress on this one. How about Spumoni's quest? 36 types, only 4 left to go. Alright. We are making really good progress on both of those, that's for darn sure. Now, it is late, so we could just dismiss everybody. Let's just do that. We will pick up the new day with new tasks. So we will head inside, wrap up, and cash in all of our stuff. Let's see, not seeing anything new in there so far. The happiness egg might be a new one. I don't recognize that one offhand. And I honestly don't remember the boiled egg either, so some of the egg dishes might be some of our remaining food things that we needed to find. Let's see, suggestion box. We have what is left for us tomorrow. Not very much. I think we're going to go to New Island tomorrow. That sounds like a good point for us there. Liam, yes, let's find Liam. Let's see, where's Liam's actual office? That's our treasury. I think he hangs out down with Verde. He's usually sleeping over there. He's got a big old sand pit that he likes to fall asleep in. Yep, there he is. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, wake up. Hey, Liam. Liam, wake up. I pay you to answer my questions. Wake up. I don't think he's gonna wake up. I think he's asleep. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Hey, Liam, wake up. I'm gonna ring the bell. There you go. Alright. We're gonna check the job info. Little man. Did you see that? Oh, Rainbow Wizard. What's this? The Carefree Child as well. There's a couple things we didn't know about here. Alright, what's the Carefree Child? We'll start it off the easy one. Kids that do nothing but play all day. They may be carefree, but they can still dig holes. They can also climb trees! That's how you get the trees. Alright, now we know. Alright, eventually we are going to have to bring some carefree children with us so that we can get them to climb trees and find those art pieces. Now we know how to do that. The savvy merchants find things. They live for tracking down hidden treasure. You automatically notice hidden holes, and they're the only ones who can open the giant purses, but they won't do anything that's actually going to be hard work. Alright. Let's see. Might as well go through all of these while we're here. The miners will... Yep, they transform the huge boulders into lower things. They have high health. They're not too shabby at battle. Alright, we know most of this. Let's not do all of them. Rainbow Wizard, what is this? Yeah, these guys. What? They say they can use magic, but it sounds dodgy to me. Rumor has it they can turn Yuma into harmless rocks. Or trees instantly. Pair them up with miners or lumberjacks and you're set, but of course there's a catch. There's a limit to how many times you can cast spells. They're also too weak to help clear away rocks or trees, but where do we get them from? And on a personal note, magical girls are a 100 times... Wait, did I say that out loud? Okay, Liam. Calm down, buddy. Where do we train rainbow wizards? Okay, tell us about the church. About the church and marriage. You can get the citizens married, take 2 of them to the church, and send them inside. Oh, people can get married if they like each other. So we can have found out all the people that like each other and send them in. Benefits of marriage? Don't care. That's weird that we have to send them in specifically. So the people that we've seen falling in love, we could potentially send them in to go get married, but I don't remember any of those names anymore, unfortunately. See, there's layers to this game that we did not know about. And, I feel like we're missing out on some things. So we could have had wizards in the group? We gotta figure out how to train us some wizards. So we have the magical land, but we weren't able to actually train anybody there. We tried that. So I think today we're going to try harder and see if we can actually get us some, because that's something we wanted for a long time. Alright, and the Eggins were not in the tutorial, so we still don't know anything about the Eggins.
Yes, sir.
What's in our suggestion box? Totally ruining the tunnel. Which tunnel? Team Art of War is ruining the tunnel. That's not the Bony Tunnel, or it would have said the Bony Tunnel. The Ribbit family is ruining Jolly Bridge. And also occupying Sunflower Plains. Alright, well, we're gonna have to take care of these, so let's just accept all of these. We also want to see if we can get ourselves out to the Wizard Training Land. I'm assuming the Magic Kingdom is where you train them, but we haven't figured out how to do that. So let's bring a carefree adult or two with us today. Oh, they are a post-game job, says Squiddy. All right. So I take it you looked that up, Squiddy, somewhere, and it informed you that they are a after you finish the game thing? Okay. Well, then we'll just call in the Royal Guard. And we will go out from here. Alright, so checking our quests from the farmer, straight down there. Team Art of War is up in that direction. That does look like the tunnel out at the Bony Tunnel. Alright. And Catty News down here. So we are going to start there and then work over to Catty News, and then we will head out to the tunnel as the last stop. Carefree children, Squiddy, are around. We just have to actually interact with them. They're over in the Royal District, if memory serves. Yeah, we just haven't wound up looking for them. I think their icon is the same as the Carefree adults, but smaller. So, easy to miss. I don't want to bring them with us when we are heading out to combat situations, though, because they cannot engage in combat at all. And we wouldn't want to risk the children of Alpoco in unnecessary combat anyways. Alright, get that taken care of. And our first one should be over here somewhere, right? There we go, that one's done. Where are we? Oh, we went the wrong direction. Okay, it was just west of Dark Valley. Alright, easy fix.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, sometime later in the game, I think we will grab all of the Carefree children and bring a couple of them with us and just kind of make a run of all of the previously explored places to snatch up stuff off the top of the trees. So, what was the thing that's in here? The Ribbit family. Alright, yeah, that's a fun one that we always enjoy, right? Alright. Let's see, line it up, and we only care about the main target on this one. Everybody in there, deal a little bit of damage. Oh, get back, get back. He went for the big jump. Get some good damage in on there, and it looks like he didn't wind up an attack in time. Fantastic. He has a long cooldown after the big jump, which is when you want to really dogpile on him. There we go. And we will jump into the evade formation because our next target is here in Sunflower Plains somewhere. So we will just keep pushing through until we find our next target. Now, I think they were off in this direction. Hopefully, I am not wrong on that. That wasn't them up there. No, that was just a tree. Okay. All right. Well, we found a chicken. Time to put Chefy to work. Always cooking up some fantastic chicken dishes. All right. So where from here? North of us, so we have to circle up and around. All right. Ah, he spotted us. That's fine. We're not messing with him. We're just going straight through. Because our target is up and around to this side. There we go. Don't need to worry about whatever those guys drop because it won't be worth a darn thing anyways. Jolly Bridge was our next location, which was right here. Right. Alright, well, let's get rid of this hole before it winds up screwing us as we accidentally toss people into it. Yeah, no, we definitely didn't want that hole active during the encounter here. Alright, get them on that, and get everybody else into the hole to finish digging this thing out. Once we finish digging out the hole, then we can confront the Ribbit family. But we don't have to worry about anyone tripping, falling, and breaking their ankles. Oh, there's a big guy in there. Alright, get out of the way, guys. Alright, give us some pew-pew. Get the soldiers in there. We'll be able to take him down before he swings. Very good. And send everybody who's not a soldier in to finish digging the hole. Come on, guys, let's clear this up. We got more to do today. Good job, everybody. And now, we figure out how to deal with the Ribbit family. Alright, yep, wind up. That's going to be the tongue. Oh, nope, get out of the way. That's another one. Oh, there we go. That's our opportunity. Finish him off, guys. There we go. No big damage dealt that time either. That's the way it needs to be. Taking out the frog families without losing folks to the tongue. All right. And from there, it is straight on into the tunnel. Which is just right up through here. Alrighty, in we go. Now we'll see if they're actually in the tunnel or on the other side of the tunnel. It'd be interesting to fight like a real encounter inside the tunnel, but that's not what I'm expecting to see. We'll find out, though. Ah, just making it clear through. That's good, that's good. Now, I think they were... Yeah, there they are. That's them right there. Alright, back it up. Now they're gonna swing. Oh, they breathe fire, too. Alright, good to know. Alright, back it up, back it up, back it up before the fire comes out. This guy's getting away from his friends. We'll take him out. That's one down. If you can isolate these guys from each other, they are way easier to take out because you don't have to worry about the attacks of every other enemy in the area while you're fighting them. There we go. We managed to take out, what, a good 3 of them so far? Nice and easy. Alright, back it up, back it up. There's another one down. In on the next guy here. I see the fire guy is about to take his shot. Yep, back off before everyone gets set on fire. There we go, that's one more down. Now we're going to focus on the... Oh, nope. We hit something. Not sure what, but we certainly hit it. It's fine, wait for the fire. And throw in on the fire breather. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Getting roasty toasty. Alright, do your thing. Yeah, it's alright. They are splitting targets. That's what's happening here. I'm expecting more of my guys to go onto the fire breather, but they're splitting targets. That's fine. As soon as they finish with this round of fire, send it all in again. There we go. Now all that's left is the big club guy, and that's easy enough to take care of when you just throw in a few archers to drag him out. Or, if he doesn't move on his own, the archers can just take care of him by themselves. These guys over here want to mess with us. We can deal with them too. See, the guy over there is just on a constant attack cycle, so I don't want to send people in unless we have to. Get to the very end, then we'll send some people in for the leftover cleanup. Nice and simple. Alright. Okay, so that clears up all of our quests that we accepted on this day, except for the God UFO. So, I'm thinking we've still got time left in the day. It might be time to jump back to the castle and see about clearing up that Guardian fight before the day is over. Alright, fine. If you guys are going to be that way, I was going to walk past you. If you're going to hit people, I'll send my chef in. Oh, I missed. That's fine. We'll just take care of him the hard way. Done and done. Yes, Squiddy, so we do know of the final Guardian who is available to us. And it is a big fat dragon. So we don't know what the fight looks like, but we know they exist. I'm thinking we've probably found every job that there is to find. If we had a new one that was coming, I would think it would have shown up by now, but who knows? I would have liked a kind of an Archer Plus job. That would have been cool. Let's see. Where's the nearest hot spring? Is out to the side here, I think. Because we do have some people with damage, and we do not need to go into a big fight with damage. That would be foolish. Just bringing our primary combat roles with us, and the chef, the savvy merchant, and a farmer. Those are all I need to make sure I have what I need with me. We're bringing the Eggin with us because we've got an Eggin, we might as well. He wants to play, we'll let him take part. We should probably head inside in order to check the suggestion box. Squiddy's saying no more utilities, send them home and replace them with archers. I mean, I suppose we could. But we don't know if we're going to have to dig anything up when we get there. And if we do wind up finding a treasure hole of some kind, we're just going to be sad if we don't have a farmer with us. We need full combat, says Squiddy. I suppose that's fair. Better to bring full combat than not. If there winds up being a hole that we have to dig up, we can always go back for it. We will need the entire army for this one. In the areas ringed by trees in the middle of Red Turnip Forest lies the ultimate guardian of this land, the Blue Dragon. We'll need our entire army for this one. Yes, I know it is the final guardian. It is the ultimate guardian of this land. Squiddy, I feel like you've been, peeking at some spoilers here. Do you know what kind of trouble we're about to get into? No, you don't? Alright, so you're just doing the same knowledge base I've got here, then. I am interested to see what this is going to be, but I worry because Final Guardian fight sounds to me... Okay, Kian and Cyrno have fallen in love, so hopefully you folks can remember that there in the chat. We will plug them in later. The Lucky Misanga, the Striped Undies, the Legendary Staff, and the Grass Mail are all what we need to re-equip with us here in a moment. Striped Undies was one of them. Legendary something was one of them. I forgot already. Grass Mail definitely was. Yeah, where did that go? There it is. We will give the Grass Mail to one of our higher hit point archers. Or middle hit point archers, rather. Sydney can get that, because it's a low HP boost. The Lucky Misanga is Life Up. So we will give that to, again, one of our lower hit point folks. Eileen can have that. Shoot, what was the last one? I forgot what the last one was. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to go back into the citizen list and find out. We'll sort by equipment and find the one. The Egan has the legendary staff. That's what it was. Legendary staff, let's give that to somebody else here. We will give it to Cyrno. And that should give our combat squad full equipment. Which is good for going out to battle towards our final guardian. Hopefully we can get in on that fight and there are no other obstacles in our way. I believe we want to go out from Royal City is the closest cow cannon. Wish us luck. This is the final guardian, by all information that the game has been telling us, at least. They should be right over this way. We only have 2 classes with us here for this one.
Yeah.
Just our hardened soldiers and animal hunters. Those that are trained to hunt dragons. Oh, we could have gone right to Glamour Town was the other option. Alright, I think this is our thing right here. Oh, and I'm not on target. Look at me being not on target. We've got some crystals out here. And there's a big honkin' hole. You know what? Before we go in there, we're going to jump back to the castle and save. Because this looks like the kind that is going to be a little annoying and we won't be able to back out again afterwards. So just in case... it winds up being one of those shenanigans fights where it says, haha, you didn't know the pattern. We're gonna one-shot your entire squad. We're gonna save beforehand, because that kind of nonsense isn't cool by me, you know? I don't mind having to lose a fight and come back in. We haven't really lost terribly many people over the course of this playthrough, so I don't even, like, I'm not gonna be going, oh no, we lost a person, time to cut. But, we're gonna do what we can to make sure we do this right. And hopefully it won't stick us with one of those, whoops, you didn't know what to expect. Every single person you have is dead. Try again, but with more people. Alright, Glamour Town it is. A death counter is arguing with me. Yeah, we have lost a fair few people, Squiddy, but most of them have washed up on Resurrection Beach. Alright, in we go. Yes, we're gonna go inside the hole. Alright, everybody in. Whoa, they say. This is the big fight right here. That's a blue dragon. It slapped itself in the face and woke itself up. Or is it still sleeping? It might still be sleeping.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, we need to figure out what its attack sequence is. So there we go. It slaps the ground, gets its head up, breathes a bunch of ice. Alright, everybody out. Get out, get out, get out. We're not sticking around anytime we see it warming up an attack sequence. Oh, it faked us out. It has a fake out.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's see. Pile on in there, guys. This is our opportunity to get a little bit of damage in. I don't know what they hit, and they didn't quite make it because I wasn't close enough. Okay. And back it up, back it up, back it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Smacked itself in the face. And that's all it did, was smack itself in the face. Alright, that's an animation. We're playing it safe. We don't want to lose anybody out here. Smacked itself in the face again. Alright, that's fine. You keep hitting yourself, we'll hit you too. Alright, back it up, back it up. He moved. Oh, it's getting up now. This is Danger Town. We woke him up. Now to find out what he does. Alright, he's got a big swing around himself. Wasn't close enough there. Just send one person in to bait out an attack. There we go. Alright, everybody get on him. He hit the wall. Oh, nope. That is not an opening. Oh, this is a bad camera angle. He's behind the camera. Oh, boy. Oh, and he just froze everything. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Bust out of it. No, no, no. We gotta get our people. Alright, back it up, back it up. There we go, we got our people back. Okay, so this is not an opening. Because now he thrashes around a little bit, and then goes up into the sky. Can I get my archers on him? No, we can't even send archers on him when he's like that. Oh, get out of there! Oh, we lost some. Alright, everybody, break him out, break him out. And he's in an attack sequence there. Oh, heck, that's a one-shot. Get some damage in, get some damage in, and he's up in the air again. Come on, everybody dogpile. Back it up, back it up. Oh, we've almost got him, we've almost got him. Make it happen. I think we got him. Yes, we did it. I think we lost 2 people there, if I was reading it correctly, but that is okay. Only the one person. That is fantastic. That is better than we could have hoped for. We have beat the ultimate Guardian, and we only lost 1 or 2 entire people out of that, with a cheesy little one-shot from its tail that it pulled off. But... Our king is invincible, says Hauser. Thank you, Hauser. Yuma will no longer appear in that area, and we can expand further. All right. We cleared out the blue dragon. We get some treasure. Death benefit, it was only 1 person, you're right. Now, does anyone remember the two people that fell in love at the end of the last day? Hopefully we didn't lose one of them.
Yes, sir.
I did ring. So there's a letter to the king. Oni Hopper at Dark Valley, we'll get to that on the next day here, yeah. There's gotta be a party, right? Like... Oh, no, we just... Miners Town. A town of miners that is north of Glamour Town. Giga Grinder. That's the robot! Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we have robots now. We're gonna have to train us some robots. New job it is. And we have 38 million bowls, so we can basically just slap every single one of these together, and it barely impacts our budget. Which should open us up... no new power-ups. Okay. Let's call Verde over here. I think that is worth saving after. We just had a fantastic round through there. Alright, I think we need to go see what our new kingdom is all about out there. We should also talk to Liam. He will tell us what our new robot friends do. Hey, Levi! Bouquet has that whole cute librarian thing going on. Levi, you're awesome. You have 4 wives now. Alright, Liam, come on in here. Let me talk to you, dude. Job info. Tell us about our new robot friend, the Giga Carpenter. Giga Carpenters are meisters. They can build large bridges out of steel or even elevators without breaking a sweat. They're almost superhuman, so they build super fast. They're expensive, so think hard before getting one. That's all he has to say about them. Alright, well, I think we need to get us some Giga Carpenters. That seems pretty straightforward. Alright, so we are gonna have to reorganize our workspace a little bit here, then. I wonder, do you train a Giga Carpenter, or do you just walk over and buy one? Let's see. So we can't shoot straight there, but we can go to the Glamour Town to get there. So let's go to Glamour Town and figure out what's available there. Hey, look, there's the miner town. Look at this place. It's all neon and metal. This is crazy. Look at that. Send an adult in here to turn them into a Giga Carpenter. Alright, I think we have to re-equip ourselves and then swing on in here with some new folks. Ready to make some new carpenters. Alright, that's cool. We've got robots now. Alrighty, let's see. So, we're gonna pull out the citizen list again. And we have to send home some of our lower hit point archers. Owen and Sydney were among them. Mako, I believe, was also among them. No, Eileen was. Our lower hit point dudes up here, we're going to send Cyrno back out. We're going to send... or back home, rather. We're going to send Oliver back home, and that should give us enough to get all of our utility roles back in here again. We're going to grab Elaine, our buff miner. We're going to grab Ash, our savvy merchant. Caleb, our lumberjack. Aiden, our favorite farmer. Kai, the chef. And time to bring out some new members. Oh, we've got some high hit point members there, actually. Maybe we should get a new chef and do some of these side rolls that have more base hit points. Yeah, Ash has been doing as well, but we're going to give him a break now. So we're going to also send Kai back home. We don't need Kai with us anymore. We're going to bring the Eggin because we have an Eggin. And let's grab us some of these 10 hit point carefree adults that I'm seeing. We've got Eden, Kianya, Sean. Oh, and we're already full. All right, well, let's sort this then. Let's see who we've got with us and if we need to send anybody out. I think we have a few too many hardened soldiers for a normal squad here, so let's send Alex back. Let's see, next lowest hit point one, we're going to send Kiana back. All right, now we're going to grab 2 of the high hit point carefree adults here. We've got some 10 hit point ones like Sean and Katie. All right. So, we are going to need a... Let's see, we're going to need probably 2 Giga Carpenters, a Savvy Merchant, and a Chef. 2 Giga Carpenters, a Savvy Merchant, and a Chef. Okay, that's doable. We can do that. Also making sure, let's see, the Lucky Misanga, the Gauntlet, the Grass Mail, the Legendary Staff. We're going to have to re-equip all of those. Legendary Staff goes to our Eggin. The Lucky Misanga can go to someone who's already got a fair few hit points because it only gives like 1 extra hit point. Jake can have that. And shoot, what was the last one? It was the Grass Mail, I believe. And we'll give that to Aiden, give him a few extra hit points there. Call in the Royal Guard, and we're going to go train us some new folks. See if I can remember what it was that we needed here. I see our farmer, I see our lumberjack, I see our buff miner. So we needed 2 Giga Carpenters, we need a Savvy Merchant, and a Chef. Giga Carpenters, Savvy Merchants, and Chef. I believe Savvy Merchants are right nearby. We should be able to get one of those from right across this bridge here. There's one. Where's the door? There it is. So we're going to send you in to become a Savvy Merchant. Chef, I believe, would be up in Gourmet Town, which is way the heck over on the other side of the kingdom. So we've got a little bit of walking ahead of us, but there should also be a couple of chefs available over here. You haven't missed anything, fortunately, Squiddy. We are doing a little bit of maintenance right now. I was sworn there was chefs available over here as well, but I guess I was wrong. That's fun. We are heading in this direction here. We want to get 2 Giga Carpenters. Got a little bit turned around there. Giga Carpenters should be right over in this direction. Yeah, here we go. And that's 1 and 2 Giga Carpenters. And then we want 1 more chef. We're going to give Kia a bit of time off. He's been cooking for us for a good long time. The Royal Chef has been a great chef, but he's earned a break. And we are going to get a new chef with more hit points and green hair. There we go. All right, now we are fully equipped and ready to roll. And yes, Squiddy, we done got some robots. Now we're going to do a quick run first, collecting taxes from the new buildings. Because that is occasionally where they hide art pieces. And we don't want to lose out on any of those. Make sure we've checked every building here. That's the training building, so we don't want to send them in there. Did I already send into this building? Still says new on it. I don't know why I can't send anybody in right now. I think we lost some people somewhere. Alright, there we go. Now we can. Get in there. Nope, he doesn't do that. We must have already done that building. Okay. Can't overtax people. That would be cool. Send you in there. Tax collection time. That is a training building, and that is a training building, though, so we're not going in on either of those. All right. Well, I think that's progress. Oh, and this is the other side of the Eggen Kingdom. So we are right up on the back side of that there. Good to know. I don't think we have any active quests at the moment, except for that one. So, right now, I think our goal is to snag those new island quests from the castle. And, once we do that, we should be in good shape. And I gotta realize how to navigate this place. The layout is a little bit different from what I would expect, so I am occasionally getting a little turned around. There we go. Squiddy, we checked on what the robots do. They are basically carpenters, but better. So not only do they have access to the normal carpentry things, where they can build bridges, they can build stairs, but they can also build elevators as well. So they basically give us access to a new thing that we can build for access to various points. And while doing that, they build everything faster as well. Okay, so time to go inside. We are going to check the suggestion box here. Hauser, get on up here, my dude. What do we got in the box? Alright, we've only accepted the one. There's nothing new. So, we have the Oni Hopper at Dark Valley. We'll get back to that, because we have North New Island, Team Art of War, and Dragon Deliveries at New Island Park. So we are going to head our way out to New Island and see what we can do. So we're going to have 2 robots with us, Squiddy. Our new collection of people is going to include 2 Giga Carpenters. That way, in case we do have to build something, we can do it nice and quick like. We've got a lot of people in our group now, so I think it's safe to have a few more utility folks just for the convenience of it. Soba Manjaro was the closest cow cannon to New Island. Alright, let's get on out here. New Island should be in this direction, unless it moved.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2 people in there to dig out that hole. Anytime we encounter a hole right now, we want to just take care of it. Alright, let's take care of that real quick. Oh, some of our soldiers are accidentally getting in the hole. That's awkward. No way I can get these guys to move. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Now we'll finish digging that out. They are called Giga Carpenters, Squiddy, but they definitely look like robots to me. Apparently, though, they are cyborgs because we send carefree adults in and we get Giga robots out. We found crabs. I don't know what the crabs do. Back it up. So they run around in a circle, attacking at the center of the circle. There we go. Oh, and we've got a wonder spot and a hot spring here. The hidden hot spring. Princess Apricot loves the hidden hot spring. Look at that. She's loving that. Complete with modesty towel, as any tasteful piece of art should include. Oh, and here we go. We found a piece of art number 72, the vacuum cage. Ooh. Can't quite read that. This something acts as a vacuum, sucks up enemies, and keeps them in its top mouth, a cage. The red and green faces on its knees are the on and off buttons for the vacuum power. The player can hit either knee, and something so smack in a boulder. I guess this person had an idea for an enemy in this game and really laid it out. Stephen St. Amand, I'm just sorry they didn't give us good enough resolution to read that well. But yeah, it looks like our farmer doesn't like this hole. So I don't know what to do about that hole. Maybe we will find out later. I just sent every utility we had at it, and no one seems to know what to do with that hole in the ground. Alright, well, let's send people in on this hole. This looks like a more normal one. It's not smoking and weird. Alright, now walk over this way, guys. Come on. Step away from the hole. There we go. Do your attack sequence, and then we'll finish you off. There we go. Much better. And we get everybody into the hole to start digging, and we can clear this one too. Yeah, apparently it's an enemy hole. Alright, now last time there were Clockwork Knights over here, but it looks like those have cleared. Alright, so can people get in on that? They can. That's good. I wasn't sure they'd be able to push against the airflow there. We've got another art piece. Number 96, Plain Jane by Jane Cho. Look at that. Plain Jane, very plain. Lives up to her name. How many kings are left, Squiddy? That's a good question. I think there are 2 that we know of. There was the implication that there was one here. But we haven't confirmed that 100% yet. And then there's also the King of the TV Kingdom. I'm not sure what the actual name of the kingdom is, but it has TVs marking it. And we have not met that one, but we know he exists. We got a letter of challenge from him as well. Alright, you punks all need to just cool off. Get the heck out of my way. This is one of our quests right here, so I figure, hey, let's clear it up while we're here. No reason to hold it off for another time. Looks like the fire-breathing one decided to get involved now. Alright, the fire-breathing ones make this a little bit of a pain in the butt because you have to back off or else they'll hit your entire group at one time. Looks like we took a nasty hit there. That's alright, that's alright. We can come back from that. That's nothing. Alright, let's see if we can start working on... Ah, dang it. A little bit shy of the side guy there. This guy wandered away from his friends, so we'll just take him out. And dogpile. Alright, back it up, back it up. The fire guy's gonna get to breathe. We didn't manage to stop him. Oh, they're gonna take a bit of damage. That's unfortunate for them. We're gonna need to find us a hot spring here. Good thing we just uncovered a new one of those. Ah, shoot. See, that guy in the back with the AoE club, he makes it a pain in the butt. Swing your club, and we're gonna get in there, finish off the flamethrower. There we go, that simplifies life now. We're gonna send our archers on this guy, wait until he gets a little bit lower, and then send everybody else in after he swings. Ooh, that is some low hit point folks there. Oh, he hit Kane! You monster! Oh, we lost somebody on this. You know, it was bound to happen again eventually that we would lose somebody on a normal monster. These guys are tough because they've got layers and layers of attack sequences available. Alright, well, we managed to clear that at least. So let's get these guys on in here, dig out this hole. Whoa, back it up. Alright. These are at least just normal Oni, so they're easy enough to take care of. Alright, get in there, finish them off. There we go. Everybody else, go finish digging that hole. Okay, that we're going to back on off from. We can't take that right now. That will potentially start knocking out our dudes, so time to go back to the hot spring. That's alright, it's just a short hike back here. Looks like it is nighttime already, though. Maybe we'll just come back out to New Island on the next day. We are running a little bit low on arrows as well at this point. It might be worth it to just swing on back next time. Alright, let's go back to the cow cannon. We already lost one person. We don't need to recklessly push ahead, especially at night. That's just asking to make more mistakes. And we don't need to make any more mistakes. People's lives are at stake. We can't be making mistakes with people's lives like this. Alright, back to the town square it is. Squiddy, the last day of the stream will probably be whichever one has literary here. So we're just waiting on literary to get back from where it is that she has gone off to, and then once she gets back, we will pick up from there and swing on over to Jackbox. So since she is still not home just yet, we are gonna just dive on in and move forward to the next day, I guess. We'll probably get one final day here. So we're gonna sleep it out. Oh, Well, I take it back. There she is right now as we speak. So we are going to save the game, actually, and start preparing for Jackbox. So this day that we just went through, where we lost one man there, is going to be our last day of the stream. We are going to wrap all this stuff up, pay our death benefit of one lost man, and we'll check our quests and then save the game and start wrapping up. We have 2 unread letters now. Dino not quite making it to Jackbox. That's alright, Dino. You can't make it to everything. Dang, Liam. Look at this guy being rude. Shouldn't have to tell you to pay me. Are you blind? Can't you see I'm working? Hurry up and pay me 9,990,000 boll. Look at this guy. Who does he think he is? He thinks he's our anything minister, is what he thinks he is, but... Sure, no, alright. If it'll get you off my back, we'll send one more your way. And then we will save the game as soon as we have paid him off. Yeah, he kinda earns it. He explained to us what things are, and he told us about game features that we aren't even going to get, because they're for playthrough number 2. Yeah, take your money, dude. It's alright. We don't appreciate you as much as we appreciate Verde, but, like, take your money, dude. Yeah, you'll take what you can get, and that's as much as you get right now. Yes, he's definitely been useful this stream. Alright, and on that note, we are going to call Verde in, we're going to save the game, and we are going to start getting set up for our transition to Jackbox. And I can't help but notice our population didn't go down, so maybe we didn't lose that man after all. He might have washed ashore on the beach, in which case, happy campers we are. Big hype, says Squiddy. Alright, we're saving the game twice there. But that is going to wrap us up for Little King's Story. We will be back live for our community Jackbox session within half an hour of now is the goal. So, all of you take a break, get yourself something to drink, go relax, and if you're swinging back in for Jackbox, we will see you soon. Till then, take care of yourselves, friend. Have a good night.